Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. Yeah, that's a huge crack in my windshield. And it was actually a lot smaller, but I put it off for way too long, and now it's all the way across the windshield. I admit I'm a little panicked about it, but to be honest with you, I'm not stressing too much. Yeah, I'm tight on money because, I kind of got really impulsive with my business with Zukul and Zukul Ad Network. And, I need that fixed, obviously, as soon as possible. But it just kind of makes me think of a few things that have happened in the last 2 weeks that just is a big reminder of, that things are going to happen. And whether you panic about it or not, it's not going to change the situation until you actually do something to change the situation. You could sit there and complain about it. You could sit there and worry about it. You can, sit there, why? I mean, everything from the weather to a cracked windshield. I mean, look at it this way. Last Friday, it was 70 degrees out. You saw in my vlog. We were partying at Zumix, and they had the fire doors open. Today, it's 30 degrees, and we got snow on the ground. Hey, it's New England. So on top of the windshield, I also cracked my phone. Now, this is the second phone I cracked in less than a week. I got a new phone, what was it? About a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. That Friday, I got a crack in the back of the phone, not on this one, but on the back of the phone, and it was so much of a crack that I could have cut myself off the glass of the phone. So I did what any responsible person would do, called in the claim for the insurance to try to replace my phone. I received this phone last Wednesday. Last Thursday, I dropped it again, and, well, you can see it, kind of, sort of. Yeah. And there's a fine line crack there, and there's a small little dent there, and I put in another claim. If it wasn't a new phone, I probably would have just left it alone and just wait and try to get a different phone, but it's the newest model of the Samsung. I'm very disappointed in this right now because I didn't even drop the phones all that hard. They slipped out of my hand, fell on the floor, and I cracked both of them. 2 different phones I cracked in less than a week, and these phones are supposed to be more durable. Obviously, I got my replacement phone, the second replacement phone. That's what I'm recording on. And again, part of me, when it happened, I was annoyed. I'll admit, I was annoyed, I was frustrated. But at the same time, I kind of had a laugh at it because, stuff happens, right? Of all the phones I've had over the years, it took this phone, which is supposed to be more durable, maybe not foolproof, not completely shatterproof, but it's supposed to be less shatterproof. And I even emailed Samsung about it, and they're like, oh, well, if it falls a certain way, and whatever. I'm like, it shouldn't matter if it falls a certain way. I've dropped my other phones before that weren't shatterproof or whatever, and never cracked them, with or without a case on them. Now I have a case on this one, so everything should be all good. Hi, Smokey. Thought I'd take a little cat break. I got Smokey hanging out in the cat beds there, And I got a shorty and a ball over here. And I think Gizmo might be in my mommy's room. Let me go see. Please excuse the bit of a mess. I don't think you can see in there. Can't. No, he's not there. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Like I said, I could get really upset about it, freak out about how am I going to pay for it. Because like I said, I did get impulsive. You know, I'm busy trying to pay down my credit cards now, trying to, so I can do other things that I have to do. And it's the beginning of the month, so I got to make my current bills my priority at the moment. But, you know, the combination of things over the last couple of weeks, the excitement of my cousin going to Egypt and meeting up with the love of her life and going to the pyramids, you know, and you know, she traveled, you know, through Turkey to get to Egypt, and we all know what's going on there. I'm trying to focus on cooking and talking at the same time. But to see that, you know, she made one of her dreams come true, and mind you, it's a fairly recent dream, meaning in the last 2 years or so, since she started talking to Muhammad. You know, never in her wildest dreams did she ever think she would fall in love with somebody, one, out of the country, two, that she would ever take a plane anywhere, especially out of the country. But as I've said, I think in other videos that, you know, never underestimate life, never give up on yourself or your dreams, and, you know, the impossible is possible, and really anything is possible. I mean, despite the few mishaps I've had with my phone and my car, I'm in Zukul Network. Zukul Network launched on April 1st, the same day that Zoomix was celebrating their 25th anniversary. And, you know, they had some glitches on the first day. Part of those glitches were because we had, you know, almost 250,000 people on Zukul Network trying to get into the site all at once. So it crashed the system, and now they're working out the kinks, which is great. And people are already benefiting from the site. You know, I made a few dollars already. I know some people that have made a couple $100, a couple $1,000 already. It's only been 4 days. And, you know, I don't know, maybe that's why I'm taking all of this in stride. I could get really ticked off, like I said, but I'm choosing to stay as calm as possible. I do have a little jitteriness, but I'm staying calm as possible. I've taken today specifically just to relax, decompress, because the last couple of weeks, between the excitement of my cousin and the stress over my mother, and you know, trying to keep a clear head for myself and my schedule changing, you know, I've been up and down, you know, at least for 2 weeks. And today I was like, you know what, I'm not going to do too much. The only thing I'm interested in doing today is cooking. I'm actually going to make some teriyaki meatballs. I think I'm going to make some citrus spicy kale. And I think I'm doing noodles. We'll see. I'll show you when I'm done, because I haven't figured out how to, you know, use my phone and videotape at the same time while I'm cooking. I want to. I'll try to get some of the process in as I go. Anyway, I'll see you in the next shot. So I just put the meatballs in. I put garlic, ginger, a little soy sauce, salt and pepper, a little onion powder because I didn't feel like dicing up an actual onion. um, that's for the teriyaki meatballs. I got kale in here, and what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to saute it in the pan, add the seasoning, salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and I'm also going to add some orange zest and a little orange juice and red pepper flake. I'll show you when it's in the pan. Alright, so I'm going to do this. I got my noodles. I'm going to get a couple of meatballs and make sure I get some of that pineapple because I love pineapple in the teriyaki. So you get one, two more. Get some of that stuff it by itself. Give me my fork. As I said, this is kind of hard to do when you don't have anybody else helping you with the camera. My family don't really want to be involved in the vlog, so do what I gotta do. So I got my green. And if you're wondering, we use turkey, ground turkey instead of ground beef. It's just a preference, and because we're trying to stay on that, on that healthy. So anyway, I'm gonna go eat. Alright, it's currently the next morning. I got exhausted last night, so I was actually falling asleep while trying to edit the video. But I guess, to sum up this whole vlog, minus the cat naps, it's just about trying not to stress too much over things that happen, especially the negative things. I mean, they're all part of life. Yeah, when things that happen unexpected, whether it's an unexpected bill, car breaks down, you go through 3 cell phones in less than 2 weeks. Yeah, of course it might upset you, initially, but you gotta just remember to keep pushing forward because better things are coming. And I'm seeing that so much, in these recent weeks with Zukul and Zukul Ad Network, especially with Zukul Ad Network, that is definitely, even in between all the glitches that they've been having, which are being fixed, I'm already seeing a return on that, and it's beautiful. And the projected income that I can make off of this, money's never gonna be an issue again. And the fact that I'm trying to help out family members at this, hooking them up with Zan as well. It's a beautiful thing to be able to help family and everything. I mean, and that's the most important thing to me, is making a quality life for me and my family, making sure we're financially free. And for the first time ever, I feel like it's really going to go in that direction. It's happening right now. Anyway, I'm going to end this. I'm going to get started on the Adam Sala highlight vlog. So, until next time, like, love, share, and inspire. Much love.